So here's what I see. Oh, that was supposed to be slides, but here's what I see as the new model for business. Okay? I've never presented this before, so this is something I'm doing for the first time with you guys. Here's the first thing. I am so clear that business is your vehicle for service. Like, would you agree that both Julia and Janet have provided an invaluable service to you from being here?
Yes.
I'm sorry, let me ask that a different way.
Yes.
I don't even have to ask. But they're in business. And both of their businesses are doing quite well. So, this new belief system is that when you create a real alignment with your passions, and when you know in your heart that you have something of value to give people, your business is about service. It's about servicing people and creating these relationships. I believe that the coolest part about this is that you actually are going to get paid to grow and evolve and give. And what I mean by that is a lot of people think to themselves, if I'm going to have a successful business, then I have to already know what I'm doing. Anybody else find that funny? That if I'm going to have a successful business, I already have to know all the answers. Come on, you guys can't tell me you're not totally with me on this, right? Because that's the deepest fear that a lot of people have. Is, well, who do I think I am to tell them about how to be more beautiful? Who do you think I am to tell them how to be more successful? Who do you think I am to tell them how to be more healthy? Because I don't know all the everything of everything.
Amen.
Am I totally striking the chord here?
Yes.
So get this. I just love it because it's so fun to me to see it. I'll tell you a little secret. Can I tell you a little secret?
Yeah.
Can you keep it between us though?
Yeah.
This is, I don't want you to teach anybody else this one.
Okay.
It's between us. The real juice in business is you find out what their problems are. Then you tell people that you can solve their problems. And you receive the money for that, and then you figure out how to solve it. Because I can tell you how many times, and this isn't happening anymore, I can pretty confidently stand up here and say, I know how to solve your problems, but in the beginning, I don't know what the heck I was doing. I had no freaking clue, you know. But when somebody would tell me their problem, in my mind I would go, yeah, I can figure out how to solve that one. So people were paying me to grow and evolve and give. But here's the cool thing. When you start approaching your business this way, do you think that you're going to get things done really fast if you know that you have 70 people showing up for a retreat next week? Is there any possibility of you lagging even for one more moment? Yeah, you know, I think instead of me working on that PowerPoint slide, I'm going to go for a walk on the beach. It's not going to happen. You're going to get shit done fast. Right? Because now somebody's counting on you. Now somebody has invested their trust and their faith in you. So you can get scared about that. You can say, great, this is my opportunity to step up. This is my time to step up and lead now. And that energy of kind of knowing that you have something to offer and it's already invested in it. Somebody's already invested in you solving that problem. All of a sudden, you're getting paid to grow and expand and step into your power. Is that not like the coolest thing in the world, or what?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, the next thing that you do, the next thing is you determine what tribe you want to speak to. And I'm going to go into this in extreme depth. But I want you to know that a lot of the time, when it comes to the business side of things, I think that we're doing it wrong. I think that we create stuff and we expect it to be for everyone. And guess what? What you do is not for everyone. What you do is for a specific, particular type of tribe. And I always tell this story because I love it. I'm a big fan of Seth Godin. You guys know Seth Godin? Wrote a book called Tribes, also wrote Permission Marketing and The Purple Cow, and I've read a bunch of his stuff. And I watched this video from him, And he was talking about how mass market, like mass market is dead. There's no such thing as mass market anymore. So like, the big companies that are trying to appeal to everybody, the reason that so many of those Fortune 500 companies are diving down the drains, and I mean diving, like losing billions of dollars, is because they haven't identified their tribe. And he says, I knew that it was apparent that this concept of tribes was becoming more real when, in a matter of a few weeks, I got asked to speak at 3 different conventions. One convention was the National Association of Balloon Animal Makers. And he said there was like, I'm getting the numbers confused, but I think there was like 3,000 people at that convention. It gets better. Then he was invited to speak to the National Association of Street Hot Dog Vendors. 10,000 people. No, wait. I think that was the 5,000. That was 5,000 people. Then he got invited to speak at the National Association of Athletic, what do they call them? Mascots. The mascots? I was thinking that'd be a really fun convention to go to. What's that, this is kind of getting off topic and a little bit perverted for a moment. What's that thing where the animals dress up in...
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Right, where they dress up in animal costumes and have sex with each other. There's like a syndrome for it. Have you ever heard about that one? So there was 10,000 people at that convention, right? So you got to realize, and this is something we're going to talk about in extreme length tomorrow, but understand something. Let's just say for a moment that you became the expert, the authority in the National Association of Mascots for solving this one thing, this one problem, and that one thing cost $1,000. And even half of those people, 5,000 of them, said yes to you. So what's 5,000 times 1,000? $5 million. That's a $5 million a year business to one little itsy-bitsy tribe. You've got to really recognize how powerful it is for us to find our tribe. And be willing to, as one of my coaches said, go narrow to go big. Go narrow to go big.